We're back. Dhammapada. I'm going to jump straight into it. Don't need any more than that. Starting with section 24, Cravings. If one watches not for nirvana, then one's cravings will grow like a creeper, and one will jump from death to death like a monkey in the forest, from one tree without fruit to another. And when one's cravings overcome them, their sorrows increase more and more, like the entangling creeper called Birana. I don't know, Birana's an entangling creeper. But whoever in this world overcomes his selfish cravings, their sorrows fall away like drops of water from a lotus flower. Like drops of water from a lotus flower. Therefore, in love, I tell you, to you all who have come here, cut off the bonds of desires, as the surface grass creeper Birana is cut for its fragrant root called Usira. So, the entangling creeper, which we are seeing here, is used as a simile to sorrow. It's saying if we can cut our sorrow, we would find a sweet fragrance within. Sweet experiences can come from the cutting through of our suffering experiences. That's what the Birana and the Usira root metaphor, I think, is getting at. So be not like a reed by a stream, which Mara, the devil of temptation, crushes again and again. Just as a tree, though cut down, can grow again and again if its roots are undamaged and strong. In the same way, if the roots of craving are not wholly uprooted, sorrows will come again and again. When the 36 streams of desire that run towards pleasures are strong, their powerful waves carry away that man who's without vision. I'll read that one again. When the streams of desire that run towards pleasure are strong, their powerful waves carry away that man without vision, whose imaginings are lustful desires. So to be without vision is to be ensnared in imaginings and lustful desires. Within this conception of that, everywhere flow the streams. The creeper of craving grows everywhere. If you see the creeper grow, cut off its roots by the power of wisdom. The sensuous pleasures of men flow everywhere. Bound for pleasures and seeking pleasures, men suffer life and old age. Men who are pursued by lust run around like a hunted hare, held in fetters and in bonds. They suffer and suffer again. Those who are pursued by lust run around like a hunted hare. For a monk to conquer lust, he must first conquer desires. The man who, free from desires, finds joy in solitude. But when free he then returns to his life of old desires, people can say of that man, he was free, and he ran back to his prison. The wise do not call a strong fetter that which is made of iron, of wood, or of rope, but much stronger is the fetter of passion for gold and for jewels, for sons or for wives. This is indeed a strong fetter, say the wise. It seems soft, but it drags one down and is hard to undo. Therefore, some men cut their fetters, renounce the life of the world, and start to walk on the path, leaving pleasures behind. Those who are slaves of desires run into the stream of desires, even as a spider runs into the web that it made. Therefore, some men cut their fetters and start to walk on the path, leaving sorrows behind. Leave the past behind. Leave the future behind. Leave the present behind. Thou art then ready to go on the other shore. Then you are ready to go to the other shore. Never more shalt thou return to a life that ends in death. One who is disturbed by wrong thoughts, whose selfish passions are strong, and who only seeks sensuous pleasures, increases their craving desires and makes stronger the chains he forges for himself. But to those who enjoy peaceful thoughts, who consider the sorrows of pleasure, and who ever remembers the light of life, they will see the end of cravings, will break the chains of death. One has reached the end of their journey. They tremble not, cravings gone and free from sin. One has burnt the thorns of life. This is their last mortal body. Free from lust, free from greed, knowing the meaning of words and the meaning of their combinations, he is a great man who sees the light. This is his last mortal body. Alright, that's very interesting to me because that relates to what Anya's talking about with her language development. In an abstract way, I would have to explain, which I'm not going to explain right now, but that sentence right there. Free from lust, free from greed, and who knows the meaning of words and the meaning of their combinations. So not only the words themselves, but the relationship between the words. The meaning that arises out of both of those situations. Whew, that's very interesting to find here. I wasn't expecting that. They are great. One who sees the light. This is their last mortal body. I have conquered all. I know all, and my life is pure. I have left all, and I am free from craving. I myself found the way. Whom shall I call teacher? Whom shall I teach? The gift of truth conquers all gifts. The taste of truth conquers all sweetness. The joy of truth conquers all pleasures. The loss of desires conquers all sorrows. Wealth destroys the fool who seeks not the beyond. Because of greed for wealth, the fool destroys himself as if he were his own enemy. Because of greed for wealth, the fool destroys himself as if he were his own enemy. Our mind is our own enemy, Mara. That's what I was kind of explained Mara as before. The self-delusion. We trick ourselves, and in that way, our mind becomes our worst enemy. Weeds harm the fields. Passions harm human nature. Offerings given to those free from passions bring a great reward. Weeds harm the fields. Hate harms human nature. Offerings given to those free from hate bring a great reward. Weeds harm the fields. Illusion harms human nature. Offerings given to those free from illusion bring a great reward. Weeds harm the fields. Desire harms human nature. Offerings given to those free from desire bring a great reward. And I'll read one more time. That was the end of section 24 cravings, but I want to read that one paragraph one more time. Who is free from lust and free from greed, and who knows the meaning of words and the meaning of their combinations, is a great man. A great man who sees the light, and this will be their last mortal body. One who is free from lust, free from greed, and knowing the meaning of words and the meaning of their combination. They see the light. Very interesting. I'm going to leave it there because that was a particularly long section, and I think the last two are long as well. So we'll space out the ending of the Dhammapada. Thanks for joining. Love you, family. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.